All right. Let's play some games just before I start my duties. Uh, yeah, we're back up in a fairly decent, healthy rating level, in case you haven't noticed. Um, None of those games were televised. They were just, on my phone, so you didn't get to see the comeback, but it has happened. It has begun, and now let's just enjoy it from this point on, at least. Now, when I have a rating to protect, I feel more motivated to actually try when I play. Very often I feel like I don't even try because it's just a game, man. It's just a bloody game, you know. So I don't really care that much. That's part of the problem I've been having, and I don't know. This is an interesting position. Can I get the knight out of there? That's a real question. I'm not sure I can. It's We'll take something else then. Okay, and then we gotta hold on to this side pawn here. And now we've got to patch up this. Light squares are a bit weak now all of a sudden, and okay, actually that was a good move. He perhaps should have just taken the pawn, right? He's coming with some menacing power here. We might have to dilute some of his aggression by encouraging a few trades. I could have also come here, it's true. But this is making him think, and it's a fairly decent setup. We're patching up our differences, getting a nice secure position. Always get security first. Okay, the market is very volatile right now. You want to make sure you have a good uh, package. Okay. So he allowed the trade of queens, which is perhaps what he thinks is good for him. But I thought it's the other way around in this kind of position, in all honesty. And it appears to be that way. Oh! 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 Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ee! Ooh! Oops! Ouch! Fuck! So we're back to square one here, it looks like. And what do we really want to do? We gotta play fast. It's gonna be a blitz game, so gotta play fast. Anything can happen. We are gonna try to hold this position because I don't know how to make invasive progress, in all honesty, but I can hold this position at least, somewhat hold it. So just play fast, hold it. Shouldn't be hard. He's gonna get these check magicians going on, but they're not coming for him, are they? Yeah, finally cracked him open there. Yeah. Well, it was a good game. It was a good game. Uh, like I said, the intensity is back. The self belief is back. We're just gonna walk up to 2100 in this one session right now. A player knows when he's in form. He's in form when he decides okay, I'm gonna pretend like I care now. So mostly we're just playing with intensity. I'd like you to notice that. Attacking the weak spots as soon as they arrive. Oh, this is one of those kind of positions where it feels like a knight check would just blow it open, right? We can't resist. We can't resist. We've got to play like the goddamn GMs we are. We gotta play like a GM. Okay. He can take it with the rook and then take the bishop after. That should give him a better position overall. So, yeah, we're busted. We're busted, but at least we. No, no, no. It's not good enough to say at least we tried to entertain. No, no, no. I'm no longer giving myself that kind of excuse. We're still going to be out here for blood. We're not going to be taking it easy, taking a holiday, nothing like that. We're just going to be coming for payback. You see, we're going to put the pressure, put the fear of God in him. Now let's think. What's the plan here? What's the plan really? Not sure. I'm not sure if I have a clear plan really. So we're just gonna hold on to some material. I should also perhaps get my queen in here. This is a kind of naughtier section of the board. More mania at play here. Perhaps a back rank loosening move could be worth considering. He's trying to trade off some material to reduce the pressure. Is that in my interest or his? It's more in his interest at this point. More in his interest at this point. We want to. What do we want, really? We don't mind a connection. We'll make a connection. Make a connection here. And then, getting a little touch of desperation there. Little touch of desperation. Never hurt anybody, but we all see it. We all saw it. And just to avoid any bishop sack check shit. And knight check too, you know. I'm gonna exploit this. I don't think there's a check trick here. So he's running out of moves, doesn't know what to do, and we just have to pick up the pieces. We just have to pick up the pieces. We don't have to do too much. He might offer a queen trade here. Not going for it. Now we're gonna have to play fast, make sure we blitz him out at least. Yeah. I told you, man, we're back here for blood. Even if we get down, we still find a way to rise. Because that's how momentum works. You see? You guys feeling it? Okay. I said we're gonna reach 2100. I mean it. He's played rather well, but we're very much in control of the position. Just gonna untangle this little knot here. And finally release the Crackaroons that we've been waiting for, that we've been working towards. Slowly, slowly. So Queen is looking a little bit fragile, but looks secure ultimately. Rook also, knight also. This knight has to kind of remain here. I think perhaps getting the queen a little bit far from the action might be good. Also, also maybe keep him secure here, defending the pawn. And even the rook, we could actually get the rook to a slightly better square. Slightly better in the sense that the knight doesn't come with tempo. So I would have enough time to get the bishop out, which we want. We want to get the bishop here. Right? Yeah. And then maybe we can get the bishop back here. And ask the question again to that knight. Intermezzo. Sorry, not intermezzo. En passant. En passant. En passant. We can't let him cramp us up like that. I think we have to take here, and we get the reward for our efforts finally with that pawn. This bishop is a bit vulnerable and he can counter attack down here, but he's not done it. Instead, he's blundered. Like this is just asking for a little trick. See, when you're in good form, all the little tricks, they just click. All right. Okay, we'll take one rematch. Just one. We don't want to play too many games at this level. We're trying to get to the 2100. Playing with a lot of speed, the youngster. Playing with a lot of speed indeed. And because he is like going for the draw and all that, we're not gonna encourage this with further games. We have that right. Mm, I wasn't sure how to handle this, but I don't know. I don't know. Just know I'm taking a bit too much time here. He's getting too much of a time edge on us, which he shouldn't be able to at his level. At his level, he shouldn't be able to. But anyway, that's kind of how it is in 3-minute chess, for better or worse. Once you make peace with reality, it becomes easy to just slide on through. You still have to, unfortunately, face a few hurdles along the way, but hey, that's what it's all about. Okay. So we have a decent looking position. We would love for him to trade the queens. Thank you. Why would he help me like that? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. It's getting a little bit tricky with the knight. There was some tricks in the air, but he didn't play it. Instead, we've gone for a safer approach, and let's keep the safe solidity. I don't mind. Just have to make sure the king doesn't get knight checked. And although I just moved to a square where it could happen from, but yeah, we're actually gonna take that knight off on this kind of board, and maybe keep our rooks like this. This seems pretty good. This seems pretty good. Okay. Playing some moves I didn't quite foresee. I'm gonna just try not to lose my cool here. Yeah. You know, winning these 3 minute games is so much more just about having the intensity to actually bother. I was in a phase where I was sort of uh, couldn't care less about that stuff, about bothering to blitz out a win against a chump. But now I'm out for blood. I'm back. So I rediscovered my form, and I realized what my form is kind of linked to speed, confidence, and ruthless determination, really. And a bit of a never say die kind of attitude. That's really important. I wasn't sure about this move, but oh fuck, like a chump. Anyway, we can try to make this work. Well, we're more than making it work. Apparently, we're in the lead now, but it's a very fragile position. So I'm going to invest a bit of time here to clearly, think clearly about the situation. King is not safe. That's the main problem. The king ain't safe. We gotta take him home. I think that's the best move I could come up with. Yeah, it's a decent shout. Maybe we get the knight back here. Get that bishop out of the fray. The bishop is a key piece. He's keeping him around, naturally. This might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have given the exchange back, actually. I'm trying to keep the extra material, even though it's risky. We want this bishop to get off our tail. Want this rook to come into the game. Then the tip away pawn here. Okay, he's played this move, which is very much trying to keep the intensity of the position going, but okay, fuck. I walked into that. Mm, totally fucking fucked in this one. I don't see. I don't see the way. It's GG. Okay, fine. We blundered. Sunny Boy here took a while to see it. We'll still make our 2100 mark. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not gonna reach the finish line and then slip down. I know that happens all the time. It happens to everyone, but that's not gonna stop us. Not gonna stop us. We're on a mission here. Even this 2100 level players are apparently not so good, actually. If you think about it. So ultimately, what's the problem even? What's so complicated? Something is complicated, apparently. Let's see, how do we do that? I want to try to win this pawn and not get knight forked. Don't get knight forked. So stay on the. I never understand the rules of how to avoid the knight forks. It's like you want to stay on a dark square or stay on a light square. Some fucking rule, but I never understood it. We've just been clinical here. We haven't done too much, have we? But job is not yet done. It's a bit too ruthless. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so ruthless, man. I'm just trying to play a goddamn game. Don't be sympathetic to these guys. You don't know them shit. Don't be sympathetic to these guys. Okay, fine. I won't be. I won't be, but I feel bad for him. I mean, because I'm not gonna win it that clinically. So it's gonna be really a torturous affair for all of us, ultimately. And the thing is, it's not like there's any spectrum of the universe in which this could end up in a draw because I'm being careful. So Pishipanand, I'm here on a mission, man. Pishipanand, don't interrupt me. Don't slow me down. Don't stop me now. Shit. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be the game. Yeah, if we get this one on, then we get to the 2100 mark. So it's all about this game. Literally, everything we've been talking about, it all boils down to this moment here. And you know, time will tell. We're spending some very invaluable seconds here. I mean, I do this all the time when I'm playing, but now I'm back in my mojo mode, so I know how not to slip into a deep think over nothing. It's not like I'm going to do a PhD on this position of the Benoni defense classical modern New York variation, right? So, well, but he really didn't know what he was doing with it, so I get it. That's why he took his time there. He didn't know. That's not the right move to play. He needed to play probably knight here, bishop there. Like I said, man, it's 2100 level even. In 3 minute chess, you get a bunch of bozos here who don't really know what they're doing. Who've just made it to the top on sheer speed. But if you play 3 minute chess long enough, it'll spoil your real chess game. And I've always advocate always play proper chess. Don't play bullshit chess just to try to win. Okay, if you're having fun, sure, but don't make it your default mode of operation because it'll corrupt your real game, and we don't want that. I'm feeling brave enough to do a double piece sack. In this kind of dynamic, I feel brave enough to do a double piece sack. I don't yet know the calculations and all the mathematics kind of bullshit. I just know the double piece sack. Sometimes it feels right, sometimes it doesn't. It's one of those moments where it felt right. I played it. And yeah, it was an advanced level maneuver, as you can see. What is the eventual resulting position? Is this somehow better for me? I think it is. I think it is. My pieces are pretty. My bishop. I think we keep the bishop more as a defensive piece. Just linger him out there. Also, it's kind of invasive. It doesn't have perpetual. Yeah. All right. And with that, we have reached the coveted 2100. Guess who's back? All right. Catch you later.